You having fun out there?
Absolutely. Spring was kind of heavy on the head, just learning the playbook. So coming out to practice, just thinking a lot. So now that it's summer, and I've been here for a little bit now, I'm able to understand the playbook a lot better. So it's becoming a lot more fun. I'm able to go out there and just play ball, not have to think as much, just be me.
When did the less the overthinking, I guess, kind of start? Was it at the start of camp here? Did that happen late in the spring? When did things kind of start to slow down?
Honestly, I think it was our summer workouts. Our skills and drills helped me a lot. It gave me enough time and like outside of being at the facility to go over the playbook and kind of learn it and understand it. So the start of fall was a lot easier for me than I expected it to be. I wouldn't say easier like physically, but easier on myself mentally.
Where do you think you've made the greatest strides fundamentally and technically since you got here?
Fundamentally, just ball location. That's kind of been a big emphasis for me. So even on check downs, putting it in the front hip and hand, giving our playmakers a chance to get some yards after contact, yards after catch, just giving them the best opportunity to get the most out of the play.
What if taking from the scrimmages, like, it's a little more live and playing live? What's that been like, when you guys are in the green jerseys a lot?
I kind of like being live. It's fun, and I think it's more realistic, so it makes you play a lot better. Your height and awareness is through the roof when you're live. You got a bunch of big guys coming trying to tackle you and trying to hurt you. So your height and awareness is really high, so I think that makes me play a lot better. But I think it's a lot more fun, so I like it.
You mentioned the amount of playmakers you guys have on offense. How much does that do for you as a young guy if you get pressed into action? How does that give you a comfort level at all?
That gives me tons of confidence. The guys around me give me confidence through the roof. I know they're going to help the quarterback look good, and at times I'm going to try to help them look good, but if I make a bad play or a bad throw, they're going to make me look good and put us in a good position to win. So if I'm ever thrown out in the fire, I'm super confident in the guys I have around me.
Speaking of the playmakers, it seems like Hakeem's come on the past week, coaching our both the past 7 days. It's kind of, what have you seen from him the last week that's kind of made him look like he's adjusted and ready for this level?
Hakeem's development, I'd say, is similar to mine. Probably with the mindset or the mental part of it too, just learning the playbook, so he's a lot more comfortable, I'd assume. So he's able to go out there and just have fun like I am now. So it's taken some off of him mentally and allowing him to physically play better, and he's been outstanding.
During the recruiting process, you said that you thought the system was similar to what you ran before. Now that you've seen a lot more of it, has it been challenging to pick it up, or has it been pretty seamless?
Just the terminology has been a little challenging to pick it up, but overall, concept-wise, it's super similar. We actually ran a play today that's identical to a play that was my favorite play at Lausanne. So it's very similar. Just the terminology is a lot different. So just memorization was a big thing for me.
And so then once you get that down, you feel like you can compete yourself?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Once I get it down, I don't have to worry about anything mentally. I just go out and play ball and do what I've always done.
Being able to watch from Jordan and learn from him, how much you feel like that's going to help you this year and move into the rest of your career at Florida State?
Jordan's helped me tremendously, absolutely tremendously. Him and I are very close off the field, so we spend a lot of time together, just getting to watch how good of a human being he is to others. He always says hi. He's never too high, never too low, super humble guy. And then obviously on the field, he's the best player on the field, best player in the country. So just getting to learn from him is awesome. We all make mistakes, but I watch how he learns from the mistakes, and it's different from anything I've ever seen. He always corrects himself and rarely makes. Actually, I don't think he makes the same mistake ever. So he always learns, and that's been awesome to watch.
Some of the throws he made today, are you impressed sometimes, even though you've been around him so much?
Absolutely. Sometimes when he'll make a throw, Coach Tokarts and I and the other quarterbacks will look back and be like, golly. So it's super fun to watch him.
You mentioned Jordan not making the same mistake twice. Like Coach Norvell said something similar about you the other day. I guess what goes into that as a quarterback, learning from those mistakes and not letting them kind of get to you?
I think with every mistake is a huge opportunity to grow. So that's kind of how I look at it. And I think I learned the best from mistakes because you're going to get yelled at. So you're always going to remember. So mistakes help me a lot, like in terms of growing, because I just know not to do that again.
Taking back on that question, you guys have that giant video board in practice, and sometimes Norvell kind of takes you over and shows you on the playbook. How much does that help to see in practice and again later in film?
That helps tremendously, because sometimes you think you see something, and then you watch it on the video board, like you said, and it's a tad bit different. So sometimes it helps you explaining to coach. Sometimes that it hurts you a little bit, but either way, you learn from it. So that's helped me a lot, and I'm super thankful that we have the funds and the technology to be able to do that, because that helps us tremendously.
You're a confident guy. All you guys are. But was there a point in the spring where you felt like, okay, now I can do this at this level?
I just say every practice I gain more and more confidence, but I think that just comes with reps. I'm big on getting reps.